remember crossing the border. We got caught twice. The first time we were jumped by some gangsters, I think you would call them, and they stole a lot of precious things.
Every day, almost 10,000 people cross the Rio Grande from Mexico in pursuit of a better life in the United States. At only 8 years old, one such person called Nina crossed the border to escape the drug wars and violence of her home state, Durango, Mexico, to live with her mother and father in Florida. Nina says she will never forget the days she walked through the Arizona desert and the terror that gripped her.
When I came over here, I remember crossing Arizona in a truck, like a pickup truck. And I remember being put in the front with a bunch of strangers that I didn't know, and my parents were in the back. And I was basically on my back like that the whole time. And the guide, which we call, coyote, he kept telling everybody, be quiet, be quiet.
Since living in Florida for the past 13 years, Nina says she wouldn't know how to handle the violence and fear of the drug cartels in her home state if authorities deported her.
We're from the state of Durango. It's very active. The violence and drug use and cartels are there. And we talked to my grandma and my uncle and aunts that are over there, and they tell us, oh, this cousin is gone. They have him for ransom, So they tell us stories and we get frightened, but they're used to it. They know how to deal with it, but we definitely don't because we've been here for so long. We wouldn't know how to deal.
Along with the fear of returning to a violent, corrupt state, Nina says her biggest fear is being taken away from her younger sister and brother, who are both United States citizens.
I fear being separated from my brother and sister because if immigration does come to us, and puts us on like a deportation, they're going to have the rights to my brother and sister, and they keep them here. And we're scared mainly for my brother. My sister's older, but we're scared mainly for him because he's very attached to us, especially my mom. And with his condition, he's autistic. It can be very harmful for him psychologically. And for us, we wouldn't know what to do without them.
According to U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, the United States deported more than 400,000 people in 2012. Some immigration activists believe that deportations that separate families are harmful for both the families and the United States economy. President of the Harvest of Hope Foundation, Phil Kellerman, has helped provide aid for migrant farm workers in Florida for the past 24 years so that the families can stay together and allow the economy to grow.
We face a lot of deportations when people are here without permission. And the deportations have some devastating impacts. Number one, the employer loses a worker. Number two, the family's left behind. Very often, the mother and the children have to go back to Mexico, and they've been here for years. So the deportations really have a devastating impact on the economy and on these families.
Go play.
While Nina fears deportation, another looming concern for her is what future she can have in the United States. Nina graduated from high school with high honors and the desire to go to college in Florida, but she says she is stuck for now until some kind of immigration bill like the DREAM Act is passed that would allow her to go to school and eventually become a United States citizen. Nina has applied for deferred action, which would provide her with a 2-year work permit with a social security number so that she can get a driver's license and go to school. But until her application is approved, she has had to just sit and wait. She says the hardest part has been spending the past 3 years waiting and feeling like her life is passing by.
I think it's just coping and overcoming depression because I'm here. I'm stuck. And I can't do anything about it. When I was in high school, my junior year, I got so desperate because I wanted a way in. But it seemed like every door was closed for me. And it was really hard because I just wanted a chance.
Kellerman says that Nina's situation is representative of the thousands of other children of undocumented parents who want to have a successful life in the United States.
She is the face of this whole immigration morass. A bright young child brought here, not of her own choosing, educated by the American public school system, would do great in college, be a great employee. And second, I've gotten to know her on a personal basis. A wonderful, hardworking family, she would just make such a contributing legal member of our society. On behalf of the Harvest Hope Foundation and for myself, I'd like to see her graduate, and I want to be able to go to her graduation and see her become a citizen. She's been here since she was 8. To me, she's a resident, but according to the law, she's not. And it's not fair.
Kellerman is helping Nina with the deferred action process and believes that there's a 95% chance she will be approved. But the next step is to get in-state tuition